Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Oxygen Not Included, where basically we're like continually trying to buy ourselves just a little bit more time. We need, like, oh, it's already been created. Okay, do we have priority? We do have priority 9. All right. So on this episode, we got a lot of stuff that we have to get handled. One is definitely, you know, these pipes, or these, the power has to be created to scrub CO2 out of the system and pump in oxygen, because otherwise our units that are being massaged are, like, constantly close to death. Meanwhile, Austin's down here loving life. You know, he's still lashing out. He's still stressed out, but he's gonna come down because he ain't sleeping in the freaking hypoxic environment anymore. Why are you not able to breathe? Interrupted sleep for what? Interrupted sleep for what? Holding breath? For what? For what? The oxygen is so good. Oh no, it's not. It just looks good, but the density is not high enough. Okay, I see the problem here. So we're all going to die unless we can get more oxygen production. So we're going to be delivering a lot of water, no doubt about that. We need this pump to get produced. I mean, let's be honest, we got things on the go. You know, it's a complicated setup we got here. But now with these pipes being made, this thing is going to produce algae once it gets oxygen. What do you mean there's contaminated water on the ground again? I thought it would all dip down to the bottom because of the... Yeah, okay, I see the problem. Okay, you gotta make oxygen. It's gotta happen. 84% for Robert. Who's the least stressed? Quill and Ruka. Stop. Dan, of all the things you could... Do you just break, like, the newest building? I wish you wouldn't do that, buddy. You know, this algae, it must be repaired. This algae deoxidizer is actually, like, the most important, even in the 2 seconds that it was working, and it's gonna take forever to fix, but even in the 2 seconds that it was working, it changed our lives. We need to find a way to nip stress in the bud. Basically, right now, we have something stupid like 8 colonists, or 8 duplicants, sorry. But our duplicants are not... Oh my god, it's gonna take 20 years to build. Our duplicants are all stressed all of the time. So effectively, we're actually only having like 3 duplicants or 4 duplicants at any given time. No, you got this. You got this, Ruka. Just hold your breath. Get it done. Get the job done. How are we doing on calories? 12,500. With a little bit on the ground. You've done it. Okay. Keep pumping away. Nick, did you have to? My god. I actually hate my colony right now. Tomo and Ruka, you're straight up doing the Lord's work. Well, Ruka less so because you're just throwing up everywhere. And Tomo now as well. Okay, well then that's what I get for ever having faith in anything. So at least mop up Austin's bedroom down here. Stress is getting up there, dude. I really don't like that Austin has to spend time on the massage table. Because the whole reason I moved his bedroom is so that he wouldn't have to do that. Now, never break this thing. Once it's rebuilt, never break it, okay? They say, fool me once, shame on me. I just don't understand. Why always the deoxidizer? Well, I'm gonna go get a massage, but first I just really love to fuck the whole colony over. Even still, we're almost at equilibrium today, but like, why the deoxidizer? Of all of the possible things to break, why the only one that fucks our whole colony forever? Dan, you can do it. Daniel, it's got to get built and repaired before the night is through. Don't smash it. Don't smash it. Don't smash it. You got this. Food shortage. Oh, no kidding. Okay, tell you what, dude. Just fall asleep. Don't turn around. I don't want to see your oxygen breaking. So, I will say, as compared to the last colony, this one is a little bit less. Why? Robert. It's a little bit less of like an immediate tire fire. And more of just like a slow backslide into disaster. So hopefully the oxygen that we're making here is enough to keep these guys from having interrupted sleep and these guys from being like constantly hypoxic and, you know, etc., etc. We need another algae creator down here. Holy shit, they lived through the night. Austin is going to die of stress if he doesn't repair. If someone doesn't repair. Wait, no, it's not. It has nothing to do with repairs. Tomo's also in a horrible spot. How's Robert doing? Really badly. Who's down here? Nick? No, you're breaking shit all the time, which I hate, but this is Tomo's zone now, motherfucker. Okay, stop breaking the algae deoxide. Like, we should just make an airlock that's closed here so you can't break the algae deoxide. I don't care. Break the shower. See if I give a shit. Break the microbe musher. I don't care. It's the algae deoxidizer that is innocent. Speaking of which, I know we got like other stuff on the go. But we need air here. Otherwise, these guys are going to have the same problem. So, what do we make it out of? Clay? Why not, I guess. This thing is innocent. Just let it pump for a little while. I'm begging you. Ruka's also in a bad spot, but... Oh! Daniel! You know what? 2 algae deoxidizers? Twice the resiliency. This thing needs to get done, by the way. Water is going to become like a real fucking concern. Oh, a duplicate has broken a building. No kidding, I didn't notice. I thought everything was fine here. Food shortage, suffocating. These duplicates cannot find oxygen. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Well, just wait for this thing to be done. Please, pump some algae into this thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, starting now. Everyone's gonna be fine. We're gonna be happy baby boys. That's the way it's gonna be here. Breathable? Barely breathable, but climbing steadily. Hell yeah, dude. So I'm on... Oh, God, Austin. He's so stressed. Ruka, get back up. Robert doesn't need this anymore. Ruka needs this. I don't know if we have enough water to produce... Let's go to speed 1. I don't know if we have enough water to produce... mush bars. So why is this? Oh, because this fucking thing. Ooh. Take some of these duplicates. Stop that, please. Hey, duplicates. Cash me outside. How about that? Want to put it in a language you motherfuckers will understand. This... I mean, is this the beginning of the end? Or is this the beginning of the beginning? You ever think about that? Maybe this was just the last thing to fall before life is going to become so much better for us. So, here we go. We got to build this pump. And then we can, like, tile this up and dig through here. I got the utmost faith in you guys, to be honest with you. Yo, there's like 12 grams of water. You got this. Get it sorted. So you gotta keep delivering to that, but like our batteries are doing fine right now. Definitely do not have insufficient oxygen generation right now. What's on the bottom layer here? It's oxygen, dude. It's oxygen. More stress vomiting? God, why do you never stress vomit into, the fucking contaminated water supply? You always vomit in, like, the kitchen. Yo, where's my Ruka at? Oh, no. Yep. Hey, life's been surprisingly good recently. What should we do? Have you considered, completely fucking yourself over? Well, there you go. What if we build, an algae deoxidizer? Like, oh, we can't build it there. Thought I was really a smart man. Just build it fucking in the pit. No, just build it like... It sucks up CO2, so you should put it in an area with that's CO2 rich. Like, you can put it here. And it should suck this CO2 down so people aren't, like, dying in here. We just need... It's as ridiculous as it sounds, I feel like we need more deoxidizers so that we can actually, keep making oxygen, because our duplicants keep breaking the shit out of it. Plus, we have so much clay that making these deoxidizers doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. It also might be faster to build them than to repair them, which is stupid but hilarious. So how's life? Basically horrible. Oh, dude, the pump is almost built. I don't know if you're gonna have to dig this out, like... Once the pump is built, we can start to get at least a little... What are you doing? What are you doing? We can start to get, like, a little oxygen... Or, sorry, water delivered back down here, because this thing's going through hell right now. I understand, dude. Algae's important. Algae's important. Thanks, Ruka. I can't believe this fucking thing is still, like, we're alive. It's actually mind-boggling to me. By the way, Austin's bedroom is very quickly becoming a hellhole itself. I don't think he's gonna love sleeping there. No wonder he wants to spend all night on the massage table. You can actually breathe in there. Okay, go down. Go down. Build this pipe. He's gonna build it. He's gonna build the pipe. Amazingly, somehow stress is coming down. Alright, you know what? Daniel, you're on the massage table now. We've actually made a prison. I can tell you straight up, as soon as this gets built, someone's coming to smash it. That's just the way this fucking world works. They're gonna fall asleep, and as a result, they might not have time to smash it. Thank you for throwing up into the thing that pumps water. At least maybe some way it can make it back to the water purifier. Do we have enough copper to build the liquid pump? We should, not by much. Alright, let's look at our reports. Added a lot of oxygen. Gained 53 stress, which is obviously not good. Still not completely breathable up here. But better than it used to be. And this place is lovely now. I want some reassurance. This thing's getting deconstructed, dude. Not that. The cot is getting deconstructed. This... Never sleep there, Austin. I've made a horrible mistake and I'm sorry. The night's almost over anyway. You ain't getting no sleep. You're not gonna like it here. He's dreaming of decor. Yeah, well, we got bigger fish to fry right now. Except for the fact that stress is causing, like, literally all of our problems. We got bigger fish to fry. Alright, some units actually got sleep. You're going strong. I am waiting for this battery to be produced. This mineral deoxidizer is extreme. How do you not have power? It doesn't make sense. The batteries are out of power? How so? If we reach the point, which we might be at right now, where we're consuming more power than we're generating, it's all over. We can always put down another coal generator. It's like the lights turn on when we get a little bit of hydrogen to go. Contaminated water is not going to help us produce more well, I mean, obviously it's not going to help us produce more oxygen, but it's not going to help us produce more power. But, you know, water is a real concern for us right now, so it is important. Well, and oxygen's a big concern for us right now, so it is important we build this coal generator, like, as soon as possible. Also, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you guys decided, you know, to clean up after yourselves, you know, after you vomit it. Wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world to just, you know, clean it up instead of just leaving it for the next person. But, you know, it's not like you're all adults or anything. So much for our greenhouse, by the way. How's our food doing? 4,000 kilocalories. That's horrible. Mush bars are getting a 9 on the priority scale right now, but we're very, very close to units starting to starve to death. So this coal generator, Robert is not going to have a great time building this thing, but once it starts functioning, all of our pumps are going to start going again. We should have power for everything. Are you building the nope, okay. We'll start to generate a little bit more water. That water can be used to make more mush loaf, which is of pivotal importance so that our units can actually eat without dying. It's like we solve one problem, 20 more show up. We've only gained 12% stress today. That's not that bad. Oxygen production is around equilibrium, but that's pretty good considering all of our shit has had no power for the whole day. Come on, Robert, get this thing done. No lashing out, please. Just one more coal generator. That is right, we've done it. Do me a favor? You mind putting some coal into that? Once this thing starts firing, dude. No. What's Robert breaking? Do I even have to ask? Okay, we got power again. Or we should have power again. Everything's functioning. Everything's functioning. This thing's going buck wild. Quill is stressed. Dan is not as stressed. Who's up here? Ruka and Austin? Austin stress is in like a decent level. So Quill is stressed. Quill, you take his mantle here. So we're going to build our cot up here. Might be a little bit of a grimy area in the penthouse up there. But why the algae deoxidizer? Of all the things you could break, why the algae deoxidizer? That's all I ask. Why all of the algae deoxidizers? New duplicants are available. Hilarious. Rejects. Now we are having food problems, but I don't think it's because we took on one more duplicant. I think it's just a lot of problems coming to the forefront all at once. What are you doing? I guess we do need slime. We have a decent amount of algae, but thanks, Dan. You're supposed to be one of the more level-headed members of our area here. Oh, break all of the algae deoxidizers. Why do you hate the things that give you life? All I've ever wanted is a nice, productive colony. And you do this to me. The things that generate life for you are the ones that piss you off the most. I don't understand. We're at 2,000 kilocalories. We got big problems, man. We're barely producing enough power. We're producing, like, just over our equilibrium point of power. But let me see, is that because... No, it is. It's hooked up to the grid, dude. In fact, we're actually, like, basically at equilibrium as far as our power goes. We did get our water cycle starting to work again. Dude, Quill, what are you doing, dude? Get on the massage table. I mean, I know we got problems here, but we're not animals. Just get on the massage table and you'll... No! I think it might be nearly time to accept that this colony is just done. Because we're basically repairing our shit as fast as they're breaking it. I would not mind walling Austin in, and he's been, like, extremely useful for us, by the way. But I would not mind walling Austin into a prison cell and then killing him. You're just breaking them all, huh? Sick. I mean, who needs to sleep, right? I think the way that we've handled parts of this production were admirable. Certainly it was not 100% like without, Nick, you can take this one. It's not 100% without mistakes. But I goddamn tried. I goddamn tried, okay? And we did manage to make it to cycle 57, and we're still alive. And in many ways, I mean, did you have to sleep on the toilet? But I think we've got, like, a semi... For a long time, at least, we had what I would consider to be, like, a semi-functional colony. I wouldn't necessarily suggest we're still at that point at this point, but, feel like if we'd noticed what was going wrong a little bit faster, we might have been able to pull ourselves out of the misery, but I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be tough. Starla? Then I don't need a jacket. Okay, Austin and Dan are so stressed. Dan. Austin. Who's on this one? Quill. It should be Dan, Austin, Robert. They're all fucking pissed. The last, like, Hail Mary that I have here is what if we just make massage tables for everybody? You get a massage table, and you get a massage table, and you get a massage table. Everybody gets a massage table. And then, assuming somebody's making food, y'all sleep, y'all go to the massage tables, and we all live our freaking lives together. 'Cause it's getting a little ridiculous. Lash, you don't even need to tell me. Don't even need to tell me what he's doing. I know what he's doing. Sure, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna throw up anywhere, into the coal generator makes the most sense, I suppose. %100% stress, huh? I feel like some people build their colonies to intentionally have like 100% stress. And they reach their own kind of special equilibrium that actually works out there from like a Machiavellian, like a horrible sort of mindset. Everybody but Ruka, get on a massage table. But that's not what I aspired to on this run, to be honest with you. Like, I aspired to more than this. I aspired to actually making this colony work. And this is what I get. You never know when it's going to be the last episode of Oxygen Not Included. Until it is. Maybe if we let like half of our units starve to death, we'll be able to actually keep a functional colony running here. Lashing. What are you breaking this time? Oh, you're just going to take a shower? Oh, no, you're going to break the oxygen. Right, I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you, right? We built a ceiling lamp? After all the stuff we've been through here, you did still manage to build a ceiling lamp. So my utmost respect for that. The spores. Savior was infected with the spores by standing in a toxic area. What is the spores? No remedies, and they're a walking fungal pod. Well, we might as well send them out the way we came in, right? I'm hoping, like, if we just have Ruka making mushloaf, maybe we can make this happen. We got 0 edible right now. Everybody else should be on a massage table. I think this cycle 58 might be our last day. Lost oxygen, lost calories. But only in this situation will we find out we can't eat electricity. You know, I can't be that displeased with myself, because the colony actually worked for a long time. I thought I was getting a lot better at Oxygen Not Included, and I still believe that to this day. There's a lot of systems I like here. This whole room, I don't even know if it's functional, but for a while, a very short while, we had greenhouses functioning. We built like a little hydrogen pump that keeps the hydrogen out, which allows our base to be permeated with delicious life-giving oxygen. And we very nearly hit a good equilibrium with gases here. Plus, don't let me even get me started on this water Lego we got going on here that, you know, leads to us having like an actual sanitation system and a water cycle that actually sort of works for us. Oh, but wait, this water never makes it into the pipe. You see, it's just constantly stuck because this thing's always full. Well, I mean, I don't know how much longer we're gonna live, but in theory, why wouldn't you be able to build that? I mean, I want to build a bridge and then connect it like into the septic tank, which is actually disconnected. So you know what? Disregard. We'll just live with that for now. CO2 is the least of our concerns. Stress is a little bit on the more important side. Oh, a food shortage, you don't say. I'm a little bit more concerned about us all vomiting into each other's clean water supply and, you know, this coal which is producing carbon dioxide 6 kilograms per tile thick. But all in all, from reading the Oxygen Not Included subreddit, it really seems like everybody's colony ends in disaster. The only thing is how long it takes. To basically make it to cycle 60... I don't feel that bad about this. I feel like we did a relatively okay job. Finally, the jobs that we queued up like an hour ago are going to get done here. Or at least they'll get built. What would I do if I was doing this in the future? We need to convert to algae deoxidizers a lot faster. And to your credit, a lot of people said that to us. Or a lot of people said that to me, to not shirk responsibility. They were like, you know, the terrariums are nice, they're passive, but they take a lot of work to deliver. And beyond that, they don't produce very much oxygen, plus you're not using lights anyway, which was actually extremely fair. I'm just letting our dudes go out on this, like, hedonistic, like, pleasure cruise of fatality here. Spend all your time on the vomit-laden massage tables until the Reaper comes for us all, man. And by that I mean once the clock hits cycle 60, that's probably going to be the end of the this oxygen not included colony. I don't know, we might do another one. People do like the series, but we might give it a little bit more time. I think even though we died before the true end game here, we basically saw what there is to see in the alpha. It's a great game, and we'll see, I don't know. By the time these episodes go up, I will presumably be back from PAX and figuring out what to do about content at that point. So let's do it. Cycle 60. I'm begging you. There we go. Wait. Did I actually just assume that it goes from cycle 59? Sorry, cycle 58 to cycle 15... Wait. Cycle 58 to cycle 60? Or is this going to tick over once the next day starts? I can't believe that I would forget how to count. And by which I mean, I could totally believe it, but... How you guys doing for air? Could be worse. Alright, well that's gonna do it for now. I don't know. Tweet me. Tell me what you want to see. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time, in whatever context that is.